What is up, people? What is up, people? Today I am doing the strip down tag, which was created by Johnny Green, and I got tagged by Lexi Lombard. So basically, what this is talk for 10 minutes straight without no cuts, no edits, nothing, none of that, just 10 straight minutes of pure organic sharing and video filming. So just dismiss my coughing because I've been sick for the past few days. My nasally sound, that's why, stuffy nose, and my awkward pauses and my awkward ums and ahs and likes probably because there's no editing. So just dismiss it, you know. But oh yeah, I'll start my 10 minutes now on the clock. So talk about anything. I think just to start off, I'll just get out of the way. Talk about the Paris attacks and the bombs in Lebanon and the tragedies happening in Syria, which is all horrific and just tragic. What's happening in this world recently, and I just pray for peace. Honestly, pray for happiness, pray for more kindness. Even though it seems very unrealistic to do, but I think it's not. I think it's a positive way to put in the world so you can get it back, you know? What you put in is what you're gonna get back, you know? But yeah, my response to like all that and like violence in general is this one response. So basically right here is like a whole bunch of things that inspire me. As you can see, a lot of random things up on my wall. It's all that stuff. But there's this one excerpt from Tumblr, one post I have hanged here. Let me get it. This. So these are like random Tumblr posts from Tumblr, which I posted on my wall because I just put things that inspire me and I really like. But yeah, this is an ask that I asked a person and they responded back on Tumblr. My question was, if the whole world were listening to you right now, what would you say? And this is what they responded with. Stop wasting your time hurting other people in any way possible. Just live along with each other like normal and respectful human beings. We're not on this planet we're not on this planet to be assholes. Treat people like you want to be treated. And just that, I think, is an assertive response to like violence and yeah, like just the fact of we're not meant to be on this earth to be assholes is just like yes to that. Yes, 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 because that's the truest thing ever. Like we're not meant to be here to hurt people. We're meant to do good, to like live life positively, you know? And I fully believe that. So that's my response. But another thing I want to talk about is why Jonah Green created this video, which was based on his response to Aseno Neo's video about quitting social media because it was fake and it did so much harm to her life, and how social media is damaging and how social media can waste your time and it's useless a lot of times. And I think it was great that she went back and like redid her descriptions about each photo and put the reality description in, and how like in some pictures she would talk about like she would last hours to like take this one perfect picture just to get it right so she can get a big amount of likes and get good feedback and look perfect, because that's how she was beginning to go through social media, to perceive and post everything as the most perfect way possible. And I find that a lot of people tend to do that just to put the best of the best up there, because no one wants to put the worst of the worst because they feel like they're going to get judged, and being judged is bad, and that just results in negativity, and that doesn't make them happy. But just to say, don't set your happiness to the approval or assertive opinions of other people, because that will never make you happy, and that will just bring you down all the time. But I do agree with her that sometimes social media can be a bit damaging, but not all the time. Of course, I think social media is also great. See, I'll be go back and forth just because I can't keep my mind on one thing. I'll go back and forth, just so you know. But why am I looking at the time? Here, I'll turn it over because I keep looking at the time. But whatever. But I think that a lot of people thought like she meant by the internet is bad and not just social media. So a lot of people reacted to that, and they didn't really focus on her point, which was her. I think her main point was just her saying turn your phone off for a week or just delete your social media apps for a whole week and then come back to it and then see how you feel, because that's what I did like a few months ago, like before I saw her video or anything. I deleted all my social media apps because I didn't have no more storage, because I mainly have storage for like videos and pictures, so I deleted my social media apps just to get more storage. And then after like some like 5 days, I re-downloaded them back, and I felt different. You know, you do feel different because this thing that's been in your life for like every day, and it's been a routine. Like it's just, I can say it's a fresher breath air because that's what it felt like. But sorry, but it's just good taking a break. That's all it is, a break. Not quitting, not I didn't quit. I didn't quit because I had an addiction. I didn't quit. I just quit because I just did. Like for 5 days, like it didn't hurt me, didn't damage me. Um, it didn't make me like way much, but it didn't make me like way better. It didn't increase my productivity, maybe a little bit, but like there was no major or minor change by me not using social media. It was just me not knowing what was going on in other people's lives, which is fine. I mean, it all depends on how you use social media, which is the defining factor of how your experience will go. So if you use social media to portray yourself in what, I just want to see how much time I have left because I want to talk about so much more. Shoot, my computer just shut down. It's closed. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, by the way you portray yourself on social media is the way you're gonna have the experience as. If you portray yourself in the most perfect way possible by nitpicking at everything and editing and retouching and doing all these things, it's just gonna reflect on how unreal you are on social media to how different you are in real life. And if you use social media in the most real possible about not editing your pictures very technically and just presenting the most real you possible gonna you're gonna have an experience very real to your real life, because you're not hindering it any other way that is not by being you, because you're not changing yourself, you're just sharing yourself in the version that you are, not the version you want to be seen. So yeah, it all matters on the way you look at it and the way you use it. So I know I'll be running out of time soon, but I want to go on the next topic, which is health. And I find it very damaging how a lot of people perceive health with body image or by the way someone looks. Like if you're unhealthy, you are huge, you're fat, and if you're healthy, then you look very slim, very like model-esque, which is not true. You can be healthy and you can be unhealthy and you could be thin, but also you can be unhealthy and be big as well. And you can be healthy and be semi-big, and you can be healthy and thin like most people are. But there's this damaging factor that people take in, that like, oh my gosh, carbs are horrible, I'm gonna cut carbs, like I'm gonna have zero carbs because carbs are bad. And I'm like, no, carbs are good. Like, people forget that calories equal fuel, fuel equals energy, and energy is for you to like have a positive and good, like, healthy balance in your system. And screw the 10 minutes, they're gonna be up, but whatever, I'll keep talking. But yeah, like, people forget, like, calories, you need calories to like have a healthy functioning body. Like, that's why breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And you guys might be talking like, why the hell are you talking about health? You're like fat. But like, I know I'm fat, and I'm proud of being fat, like, honestly. But like, I've been changing the way I eat in a more like for the past 2 months, I haven't had fast food at all. I haven't had pizza, and I've just been meal prepping, been eating like the most healthiest way possible, and I've lost like 20 pounds now. So I'm on that journey. But I just wanted to talk about how, like, people, a lot of people I talk to, they're like, oh my, like, carbs are bad, and like, no, they are good. Like, well, of course, I'm meaning about the good carbs, like complex carbs. I'm not talking about like bad carbs. That's what I'm trying to define. I'm trying to say, like, the good carbs are good. Like, yeah. So like, but what I find not helpful is that a lot of people talk about health relational to body, and they don't talk about health relational to like mindset, which is huge. Like they a lot of people relate, like, you eat healthy, you like, the main focus is you eat healthy, you will lose weight, which is true. But I think the most important factor is, if you eat healthy, you have a better mindset. And there are so many reasons why, and that's because when you like eat healthier, which is like eat like natural foods, like vegetables, a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, and not fast food. Like, I haven't had fast food in 2 months. In 2 months, like I was saying, like, my mindset has like changed, like, because I've been meal prepping, knowing what I eat and what I'm gonna eat at certain times of the day. Like, I'm not. I'm gonna spend my time less worrying about what I'm gonna eat in the future, because I already know now, or like where I'm going to eat, because I don't do that now. Like, and like, the amount of how much more positive your body will thank you. Why does it keep going out? But like, yeah, like, your mindset, you're like, it's healthy for it's healthy for your brain, like, for your mentality wise. Like, I can't stress enough, because you will want to like get up in the morning. You'll If you have breakfast, you won't be lazy, you won't be lethargic during the day, and you'll just have more energy. Like, you won't be fatigued. Like, you're fueling your body in the most right way possible, then you're gonna have a better outcome. Like, I've lost 20 pounds in the last 2 months by just eating right and eating healthy foods, and without exercising, because I go to college, so I don't have that a lot of time to like exercise. Like, I try to. I mean, I'm trying, that's all it counts. But I also don't want to denote the fact that if you're eating, no matter if it's healthy or unhealthy food, like, the main step, if you're eating, the main step, no matter what, to like living a healthy life, is to eat. I know that sounds really bad, but like, there's some people who don't eat because of certain mental disorders they have or they acquire, and they don't eat. And if they don't fuel their body with nutrients, then they won't be living a healthy life. And that counts also for people who eat a lot and eat really bad, like junk food or unhealthy food, which is bad not because everything has fat. A lot of people like to denote that junk food and a lot of unhealthy food has a lot of fat, which is might be true, but half the time is just sugar and not fat, and it's nutritionless. That's the important part. If it's nutritionless or has nutrition, because your body needs like 20 vitamins, 20 different vitamins and minerals each day just to function the right way, you know? So like when we eat junk food or like fast food, like all those stuff is nutritionless. So we're not getting the daily vitamins, the daily minerals we need, and that's just bad for you. So like if you eat more naturally, I'm not saying everything you have to go get is organic. I'm just saying that everything has to be natural. Like whatever you make is the most healthy thing possible because you are making it and it's not going through like 10 different processes of like skin, package and slice and dice and mix, and like as long as you start it and you finish it is like so important. And sorry. And yeah, so like am I done? I think I'm done because I've exceeded like way too much, but I don't want to stop there, but it's fine. So I'll have people tag down below if I choose to post this. So yeah.